What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Boston Bruins announcement of the Winter Classic. I'm going to put up a couple examples later on in the video of what I could see them potentially wearing for their Winter Classic jerseys, as well as taking a look at some Winter Classic jerseys or outdoor game jerseys in general that both these teams have worn. Before we get further into it though, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, it means a lot if you guys subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed. Now let's get into it. So, both these teams have been in Winter Classic games before. The Pittsburgh Penguins have been in 2 Winter Classic games, 2 Stadium Series games, actually 3 Stadium Series games. And they keep recycling the same teams over and over again, which is very, very boring in my opinion. But I get it. The NHL wants to make money, and I think recycling the same teams is the best way for them to make money. And at the end of the day, that's their goal. So let's take a look at what the Pittsburgh Penguins have worn before. In 2008 and 2011, the Pittsburgh Penguins wore 2 variations of their blue jerseys. They wore both these for the Winter Classic. Both jerseys very, very similar. We're going to put one up on the screen here, which is the light blue version. Now this jersey is very nice, I'm going to be honest. I like Pittsburgh Penguins blue jerseys. This one's the light blue with a bit of the darker blue on it. It's got the nice Pittsburgh Penguins logo in it with the outer circle that says Pittsburgh Penguins in it. The only thing that feels off to me about this jersey is the fact that it keeps the original Pittsburgh Penguins logo in there, and it has the, not the original, but the one we know of today, and it still has yellow in there, and it's the only yellow in the jersey. I kind of would have wished they recolored that. I think it would have looked better. The other one they have also does the same thing. This one, they take some off-white used in the circle that surrounds the Penguins logo. They put a scarf on the Penguin, which I think is super cool. I love the logo. But they still have the yellow triangle in there. I would have liked them to maybe recolorize it blue. I personally like the 2011 Winter Classic a lot better than the 2008. I just think the striping's better. I like the darker blue a lot more. And I like the logo better, to be honest. Now, the Penguins have been in a couple Stadium Series as well, which are usually more bold jerseys. You can see they've been in one in 2014. I have the photo up here. I don't like this jersey. I'm going to be honest. I think this one's one of the worst Penguins jerseys. Something about it. I've never been a fan of that kind of goldish color they've used. Something about it I'm just not really a big fan of. And I know that was a Stadium Series, so a lot of teams go bold, and they definitely went bold in that one. It just doesn't work for me. In 2017, the Penguins also used a Stadium Series jersey here, and this one's a bit of a gold one. This one's very interesting because it's kind of lopsided. You have orange, then you have black going down the sleeve, and you have one. It's kind of almost like a Detroit Red Wings away jersey, how it's white and then red on the sleeve with a white stripe. But on the one side, I think the right side, or I guess the left side, sorry, you have a shoulder patch in the stripe, or just a patch in the stripe, not necessarily a shoulder patch. And on the other side, it's actually above the stripe, which I think is very, very awkward and uneven. And I'm not a big fan of that. Now, the Stadium Series jersey that they wore in 2019, I actually love this jersey. It is just gold and black, no other colors. I think the logo recolorized in just gold and black looks fantastic. And I think it really, really works. I also like the helmet, how they have, hopefully I can find a photo, but they got the Penguin on one side, then they have 87 on the other side for Crosby, or just a number in general. I really like this jersey. I think this turned out really good. Now, if we look at Boston, they've been in 3 Winter Classics, you guys, 3 of them. Boston don't mess around. Their first one was in 2010. You can see the jersey here, very, very yellow. I like the yellow, I like the off-white, and I like the brown. I think it works actually pretty good together. I think this jersey's cool. I really like the B logo. The kind of cartoonish B, I think works really, really good. And I actually really like the brown shoulders. I think it just suits their brand very, very well. It pays tribute to their brand, and I actually think this is a nice jersey. Their next one they wore is 2017, and it was black. I like this one a little bit less, mainly because I don't like the logo. The logo feels super disconnected. You have the Bruins B, or like the bear, sorry, and then you have the Bruins text, and then you have Boston in the back. Just kind of uneven. People roasted that Nashville jersey behind me for the text being different like sizes. In this one, the B in the end, way too big. It honestly looks a little bit goofy, and nobody really roasted this jersey, at least that I remember. I'm not a big fan of the 2 big stripes with the text in the middle. This one wasn't really doing for me, but in 2019, the Bruins came out with a white one, and this one is awesome. It's the counterpart kind of to this jersey, except there's a lot more stripes going on the sleeve. You have the brown going from the sleeve up to the shoulder and then down the other sleeve. You have it on the bottom of the torso, and then just the torso part is white. It's honestly almost more of a darker jersey than it is white, but it was their away jersey, which I think is kind of neat. So now that we've taken a look at their history, let's try to come up with a conclusion of what kind of jersey these guys could be wearing. Now, the number one thing to keep in mind here is the Pittsburgh Penguins are the away team this time. Pittsburgh has actually never been an away team for a Winter Classic, only one Stadium Series. So they're going to have a white jersey that's pulled from their history. Winter Classics are typically jerseys pulled from their history and just brought back in a modern form. Pittsburgh has not done this with a Winter Classic, like I said. They've done it with their 2 blue jerseys for their other Winter Classics. Now, what I think Pittsburgh could do is take the same design that they've pretty much used for the dark blue jersey and make it yellow and gold, or make it yellow and black, sorry. So I have a photo on the screen here. This is a concept that I created, and I could see Pittsburgh maybe doing something like this, which I think would be very, very fun. It's taking the penguin logo without the triangle, so just keeping the penguin, making him pretty much black and white, except the gloves and the beak, making it yellow, keeping the cool blue stripes that they had in that jersey, but making it yellow with the cold stripes going through. I think it would be so cool. I would buy this jersey. I think it would look very, very nice. On the flip side, Boston. They're the home team for this. Boston has been the home team for 2 out of 3 of their Winter Classic jerseys, or I guess Winter Classic games, sorry. And they've done different designs for every single one. And I think that's going to continue. I think they could potentially pull something super bold. I have a photo on the screen here. Look at this. You can't even tell it's a Bruins jersey. The only thing I'd maybe add to this is the Bruins logo on the shoulders, just to actually show that it's a Bruins jersey. But they wore this jersey way, way back in the day. I can actually tell you when. Give me a sec. 1932 to 1940, or even 1944, they wore a jersey that just had the number on the front with no logo. I think if they did something like this for a Winter Classic, it would be so unique in today's NHL that I think it would actually sell very, very well. Like I said, it would be super unique. It would be something no other team has done in Adidas era, not even in Reebok era, I don't think. And just having no logo on the front, just numbers, and then maybe having their logo on the shoulder, I think it would be super cool. I'd be a big fan of it. But of course, I'm definitely intrigued to hear what you guys think down in the comments. What jerseys would you guys like each of these teams to bring back? The only other jersey I was thinking of, I'll have it on the screen here for Bruins, was the yellow jersey that they had that had the text Bruins. I think that one would be super cool to bring back in black. I'm not 100% sure if they would do it, just like I'm not 100% sure that they would do any of these, but I think that one could be super cool as well. As always though, I need you guys to comment down below. Let me know what you think. Your guys' opinion matters to me. I'm always intrigued to see what other people think. And yeah, as always, if you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed the video, it would mean a lot if you guys subscribed. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.